Hello, AP Stats Nerds. We're here again, and we're looking at an example on page 21. And this is talking about Babe Ruth and Roger Maris and their home run records, and talking about how he being Roger Maris, broke Babe Ruth's home run record. But we really want to look at all of their home run data. And it asks us to talk about, well, let's see first. We need to find a histogram or a stem plot, and I think we're going to do a stem plot so we can see all the data, and we'll do a histogram on the calculator, but we'll do a stem plot as well. Determine the shape, so it's either going to be symmetrical, skewed left, or skewed right, and find the mean and median of each distribution. It said by hand and with a calculator. We're just going to use the calculator today. I think you can do it by hand. I have confidence that you can do that, but we're just going to use the calculator. And decide who was the better home run hitter based on the statistics. Okay? All right. So this is what I'd like for you to do. I'd like for you to, right now, put both data lists in your calculator like I have, and set up your stem and leaf plot so that you can do a back-to-back stem and leaf plot. And let's put Babe Ruth on the left, and let's put Roger Maris on the right. Okay, so for your stem and leaf plot, it's going to look something like Babe Ruth here, Babe Ruth here, and Roger Maris is here. Okay, so there they are. And so put your stem in the middle, and then you're going to put your leaves on either side. Okay? All right. So stop the video, and you're going to do list in the calculator. You're going to want to sort ascendingly and put your stems down. Go ahead and put your leaves in there, because if you sort your list, it'll be easy to do that. Remember that you can going on the right hand side, you have to start like 0, 1, 2. You have to go in that order. You can go either way. On this side, you can either start 0 to 9 that way, but I'm going to start my smallest number closest to the line. I want to try to be consistent with that. That's easier for me to analyze, okay? So I want you to stop the video, put your list in your calculator, sort them, and make your stem plot for these two guys. Okay, when you come back, we'll take a look at what you got. Okay, wow, can I tell you how nice it is to have the calculator sort it for you to make that stem and leaf. That was so much faster than when we did our first back-to-back plot. That was really, I didn't like that, but this was nice having sorting ascendingly. So yay for that. Okay, so I've got my back-to-back stem and leaf plot. So let's see what else I have to do. I have to determine the shape of the distribution. Okay, so remember when we do this, I'm going to turn it like this because you have to make sure that your stem is from smallest to largest from left to right, and then you kind of look and you go, okay, there's a lot of data here, and then there's just a little bit over here. So if the little data is over here, that's not an L, that's an R. That's right. So it is skewed right. So the shape is skewed right. It is skewed right. And then it says, then we have to look at the other guy. Now guys, remember, you have to look at it kind of like it's upside down. I know that's kind of weird, but it's okay, we can do it. Now, let's look at the range of this data, because the range of this data is really just that much. Like, that's really your range. And y'all, that looks very symmetrical to me, because you've got this high peak, and you've got like 4 over there and 4 over there, and I know it's 3 and 1. I get that. But it's somewhat symmetrical, right? So we're going to say that. It is fairly symmetrical. It is fairly symmetrical. All right, so we've done that. It says find the mean and median. I'm sorry, I'm pointing to something that you cannot see. I apologize for that. The mean and the median. So I'm just going to use my calculator to do that. So I'm going to notice, and let's see, I put Babe Ruth in L1 and Roger Maris in L2. I hope I'm saying his name right. I hope it's Maris. We hope so. All right, so I'm going to do stat, calc, and one var stats. Now guys, when you do this, the automatic, well, there's L1 in there, so good. Let's go ahead and find that one first. So I get 43, and this is Babe, so I get 43.93, so that's the mean. How do I know that's the mean? Remember X bar, that X bar means mean, is 43.93. And the median, so if you keep going down here, see how it has an arrow right there? That means you can continue to go down. You need to, because your median can't be seen until you arrow down, and that's 46. So the median is 46. And then for Roger Maris, that's going to be, let's see, I'm going to have to do it again. So second quit gets you in your home screen. So you're going to do stat, calc, one var stat, but now I need L2. And how do you get there? L2 is always above number 2, but it's blue. So in order to access it, I'm going to hit second 2, and that's L2. And then go down and hit calculate. And so the mean for that, sorry, I keep moving things. Let me move it over here because I can't see and write at the same time. The mean for that is 23.8. And I find that median by arrowing down. And the median is 21. Okay. And so I've done that. Let's see what else I'm supposed to do. Decide who has a better home run hitter based on statistics. So it looks like that Babe Ruth has a larger, and so when you're describing or comparing to, you have to say how one compares to the other. So Babe Ruth has a larger mean and median for his home runs than Maris. Yep, he has a larger mean. Sorry, there's not a space there. A larger mean and median of home runs than Maris. And let's see if some of our other things are true. This is fairly symmetrical, and these are very close to one another. Right, we talked about that. This is skewed right, and the mean is to the right of the median, because if you think about it, that's 21 and this is 23.8. That's your mean, that's your median, and that's your mean, and it did pull it to the right of it. Okay, and I know that this is larger. They're not the same, but remember they're approximately. That's fairly symmetrical, not perfect. And then if you're definitely skewed right like you are here with that longer tail on the right, then your mean should be to the right of your median, and it is. Woo, that all worked. I love that. All right, when you come back, we'll talk about quartiles and the 5-number summary. Thanks so much.